Magik is one of the most powerful mutants, scratch that, most powerful characters in all of Marvel, and in this video I'm going to be breaking down that exact fact. We're stepping this to her soul source, to her magical abilities. I'm going to break it all down, so really strap in, because this is going to be a long one. Before I get into all that, there's one thing we have to understand. Magik is no longer in control of Limbo, but that doesn't really affect her powers too much. I know this because it's verbatim stated. This paragraph here basically notes it verbatim, and practically nothing has changed. I'm gonna come back to this later, so remember that. Luckily for us, the new Magik series reinforces this notion. She can still use Limbo as a midway point for her teleportation. Now knowing that the basic function of the stepping disc haven't changed, let's now talk about its capabilities. The New Mutants issue 43, it establishes something important. Illyana can teleport anywhere across space-time. The other comics I'm about to show reinforces it's not just that any realm across the omniverse she can teleport to. X-Men issue I just showed, she teleports to the astral realm. Unlimited comic teleports to the realm of Lonely Dark. Here on in the same series, teleports to Otherworld, which is the realm in the center of the entire omniverse. If she can teleport here, there's nowhere in Marvel she can't teleport. The notion of space-time, yeah, that's still a thing too. Seen her teleport through time as well. If you really want to get wonky, this thing here teleports beyond the end of reality. Based off, it doesn't matter what time period, spatial dimension, higher dimension, it doesn't matter. Illyana can get there, and it all happens instantaneously. Back to the older New Mutants comics, Illyana notes to us that she can teleport faster than light, specifically with the speed of thought. Going back to the New Mutants issue I told you I was going to. Verbatim notes that the process is instant, meaning it's damn near impossible to dodge these bad boys. Other unique factors I'm gonna speed through that is pretty important. You can control who has access to enter these portals. With these being dimensional rifts, they can work as a form of durability negation. She notes here she can use these stepping discs to pull from the energies of whatever dimension she's connected to. But verbatim means Limbo in that moment, but in Strange Academy, it's something that happens after giving her powers over. See her portal shoot out the energies of the dark dimension. Summarize, that means she can use these instantaneously to travel anywhere in the Omniverse and can use these offensively in one-shot capabilities. These are busted. That's not even her whole kit. Let's talk about the Soul Sword next. Soul Sword is a manifestation of Illyana's own soul, and it evolves along with her. This too gets reinforced in the new Magik issue. She knows it's conjured from her own soul, and that it can sever all magic. That's going to be a point I'm going to touch on later. Even though Illyana decides to use it as a form of a sword, she can practically transmute it to anything she wants. Extraordinary X-Men, we learn that the sword has its own pocket dimension she can use to seal people inside of. The common misconception that can only harm magical entities, that's just not true. Even if you can phase, like Vision notes he's about to do, shit still affects you. As seen as recently as the second most recent X-Men comic, it can work on normal ass humans too. Even a Helllord like Dormammu can be hurt by this bad boy. For this, remember how I said it can dispel all magic? Wanda being possessed by Chthon using her magic, deflected. A Nightmare in his own realm eats his magic. Evers Sidorac's enchantments on Colossus, removing him from being the Juggernaut. Even works on psionic constructs as well, as seen in the resurrection of Jean Grey. Illyana uses her soul blade to cut through an illusion made by the Phoenix Force. We can talk about the time where in the Shadow King's own mindscape, verbatim noted himself, she's able to injure his psionic constructs. Yet another thing that gives her one-shot potential, she can practically instantaneously get into combat range to one-shot you, bruh. For a Magik-based character, not even that. If you're just a character with no forms of high-tier regeneration, you're getting one-shot. Lastly, let's talk about the limited knowledge we have on her magical capabilities. Most recent comic, Oak's Silence severs the verbal component to activating spells, so damn near any Magik user that uses speech to activate a spell, GG. Pull the energies / magic of any realm she's in, like Vanaheim for example. So that she absorbed all the magic of the entire realm and dispersed it as she pleased. You can do casual spells like Energy Blast, absorbing other people's magic. We've seen her do to a future version of herself. If you were to sever the connection of Man-Thing and his host, transmute beings, teleportations without her stepping discs, accurately deconstruct individuals, pull across space-time without her stepping discs, Bionic defenses are just as potent. Emma Frost doesn't want to get in her mind because of how potent her defenses are. Has telepathy in her own right. She can read people's minds too. For a lethal hand-to-hand fighter, she can read the body movements in combats that whatever you're about to do, kind of similar to what Wolverine and other top-class martial artists do. Even without her connection to Limbo, Ileana is a top tier. Given the opportunity, outside of maybe like a handful of individuals, she can beat damn near anyone. Give her respect. She deserves it for real. Mind you, I did not mention Darkchild. That's for another video.